with the extended school program affiliated with Murfreesboro City Schools. One of the problems that we have in the extended school program is the delivery of academic content during the after-school hours. Academic content during the regular school day is very different than after school, because after school we want to make it more hands-on and more fun. So our problem was, how do we take a science standard and integrate it into after school through hands-on experiments, reaching core curriculum statements, and making it where children are able to learn very quickly through a method that uses video integration and a revolving staff that is often the case in our schools.
One of our critical constraints was in the societal area. What we know about the societal area of constraint is that sometimes there are values that may be a part of a community or a society that may limit how an innovation is rolled out. In particular, in American schools, there's a societal value around making sure the kids are safe, especially from outsiders that may not be a part of that school's community. So one of the key things that we had to think through as we were looking at developing our particular project is the fact that would we have access to the students who we were trying to impact through our innovation. We were able to overcome that by a member of our team actually being a part of that school community, as well as actually a key leader of the after-school programs who was able to get us onto campus so that we would have access to those students. Another key constraint that we had to work through was a technological constraint. You know, as you take a look at that particular one, it's a lot of times about the capability of either the infrastructure or the team to be able to deliver within that particular area. For us, we started off with a very big, robust idea around trying to create a MOOC for kids. That would take too much of network infrastructure knowledge as well as some type of system to deliver it. We kind of worked that idea down into something that was far more manageable so that we could just simply be able to deliver a video for kids, which was on a flash drive displayed through a laptop, as well as connected to a large screen television. So that's the way that we overcame that particular constraint.
So once the problem was defined and the constraints were defined, next came the actual creation and ultimate implementation of the idea. Fab Five met every Monday, typically at a Panera Bread in the Metro Nashville area, and they would work together throughout the week through different channels of communication like email and telephone. And the end result was a program that was put together of videos embedded in a PowerPoint that discussed the particular lesson that was addressed with this group of elementary students. Their particular lesson was magnets and magnetism. The Fab Five group provided a pre-assessment with about 20 kids, conducted a lesson which included the videos and a hands-on demonstration. They then conducted a post-assessment, and then scores were collected, reviewed, and ultimately the project was deemed a success. Out of the 20 kids, a couple tests had to be thrown out, but overall, 5 kids' scores improved between the pre and post exams. None of the students declined, and even one student went from a 1 to a 4, which was the grading scale, 1 being the lowest, 4 being the highest. So overall, Fab Five deems the project a success and the innovation a success, and is looking forward to maybe trying to expand on it even outside of this course.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.